And I ask you this question. Why are you even worried about women when you broke as hell, you ain't got no income, you ain't got no job, you ain't got no car, and you do not have your own place? Why are you worried about where you should take a woman? If anything, you should be worried about why you are broke, why you are fat, why you are out of shape, why you don't have no money coming in, why you don't have your own car, why you don't have your own house. That's what you should be worrying about.
If a woman calls you or texts you, let the phone ring, or don't respond for 4 hours. Take a whole day to yourself and then get back to her. Be short with your responses. These are aspects of dread game. Making a woman become emotionally anxious because she's wondering where she stands in the romantic field with you. I don't advocate for dread game. The problem with dread game is that you're actually putting way more effort into getting her to like you than you are into your purpose. The same actions can be taken with different intentions behind them. You can have a girl messaging you and nothing going on in your life, and all you're doing is taking your time to emotionally manipulate her with dread, being toxic, as they say, taking your time to respond, but you're focused on when to respond to her. I've done some of these things, although they do yield good results. The problem is that you can't keep this up forever. The same results can come with following your purpose. For instance, if a woman I'm dating texts me and is looking for a response, I'm going to be busy throughout the day working on the things that will get me to where I want to be in life. I'm so focused on them. And when I get a minute, if I check my phone and I notice, oh, she texted me, she sent me a Snapchat, she's called me, I will then take the time to respond to her. Say she's saying, hey, how's it going? Or something insignificant in that regard. I'll message her back and say, hey, it's great, I'm just busy right now. I'll give you a call later tonight. Or, hey, I'm a little busy right now. Let's grab dinner. When are you free next? And then just leave it. She'll respond. I'll set up a date, because this thing is purely for setting up dates. It is not for getting to know someone. I spend very little time texting or calling a woman. I spend the majority of my time with her in person, because that leads to physical intimacy, leads to bonding, interacting, and enjoying my time. Because if I'm not working on my purpose, I better have a damn good excuse for not doing that.
Why is it y'all don't date strippers? Like, what is y'all reason? Comment y'all reason.
This is my opinion, and I think I can speak for a lot of guys when I do say this. I personally just don't want my girl, my significant other, to be showing her body to hundreds of guys on a weekly basis. That's just something that doesn't sit right with me. Like, I'm not taking anything away from people who strip, who do OnlyFans, who do none of that. Yo, get your money how you can. I respect it. But me personally, I wouldn't take someone who does OnlyFans or stripping seriously. I personally just don't feel comfortable with that. And I'm gonna get the, oh, you're so insecure, you don't want your girl winning. It has nothing to do with that, because I'm not insecure by any means. But ladies, I want y'all to put yourselves in our shoes. What if your man was a male stripper, was showing his body, his crotch to a bunch of middle-aged women? How would you feel about that? I could guarantee you most women would not like their man doing that. So it's really the same thing with us, to be honest. And to be honest, this subject is very subjective and it varies from person to person. My final answer is I just don't feel comfortable with it, and that's it.
Where you going?
Because you were sleeping, I didn't want to wake you up.
You didn't want to wake me up, huh? But I flew you out with me. Why didn't you tell me this earlier?
Don't feel like that. I was just gonna go see my friend.
That don't make no sense. It's 12:30 in the middle of the night.
Girl, I haven't seen in like years.
So when I go to sleep, you get up and you get dolled up. You weren't even looking like this earlier today, and now you ready to go and kick it with your friends. That don't make no sense to me. And I flew you out here.
Women do not care about your struggles. They will hang out at the finish line and they'll pick the winners.
Beta males will accept being blatantly disrespected. Beta males seek to avoid confrontation. Beta males try to just get along. Beta males desperately want the attention and romantic affections of women.
I just want to say I have no problems with that woman. She's probably great. But look at these comments. Same, literally, oop, yep. I blame my trauma. How do I fix this? For real though, it be like that, SMH. Now watch this. Listen, fellas, if you give a girl the world, she'll leave you for a guy who puts in half the effort. If you hate women, just say that. No.
I don't.
If you're a misogynist,
but
just,
no,
shut up. If you
I don't hate
women,
I
just date men. That's how my comment section would look if I made a video similar. A lot of girls on this app say men ain't shit and men ain't this and men ain't that. But guess what? All the good men in your friend zone. Let's go, King.
I like you. Have a cupcake. I like you. Have a cupcake.
The crazy part is that she's actually speaking facts. Look, listen, most of the women on TikTok really don't give good advice, but this girl right here, she actually gave good advice. As a man, when you meet a new girl, you want to show that you're assertive and that you have leadership qualities. So you do that when you say things like, I'm gonna pick you up at 7, instead of, oh, can I pick you up? Or we're gonna meet here at 8 o'clock, not, oh, can we meet here? Do you see the difference? When you assert your dominance, women see that and they view you as more of an alpha male.
You can never erase your anger and you can never erase your addiction. You will always be addicted to something. You just gotta change what your addiction is. Some people are addicted to doing drugs. Some people are addicted to making millions.
If you were a real nice guy, you wouldn't want anything in return. Okay, fellas, let's talk. That's a common phrase you hear from women on this app about the whole nice guy thing. But let's flip this on its head, shall we? Let's just say me and this girl named Ashley, she comes over, she cooks, she cleans, we do the bedroom stuff, and then one day she asks me, hey, where is this going? And I say, just because you've been cooking and cleaning and being submissive to me doesn't mean I owe you anything in return. She's gonna look at you stupid. I don't care what anybody says. Everybody wants a return on their investment. If a woman gives you her time, her care, and her sex, and she doesn't get a relationship out of you, she's gonna feel used. And that's how the nice guy feels.